ASAP Rocky could spend the next 24 years behind bars after turning down a plea deal.
So he's charged with 2 counts of first-degree assault, and 1 is for pointing the gun, which is clearly caught on video.
Your attorney has requested that your matter be continued to November the 2nd, with the understanding that your preliminary hearing may begin within 30 calendar days of that date. Do you understand that and agree to this time waiver?
ASAP Rocky's legal troubles are finally coming to a head as his trial kicks off in Los Angeles. The Harlem-born rapper is facing some serious heat over an incident where things got really violent with a former friend, Terrell Efron, aka ASAP Relli. It all traces back to November 6, 2021, when, according to the LAPD, Rocky allegedly pulled out a handgun and fired twice in Relli's direction. Relli claimed the bullets grazed his knuckles, leaving him with minor injuries. Journalist Megan Cuniff discussed Rocky's legal troubles on Vlad TV.
Is there video of Rocky shooting Relli?
Allegedly. It is blurry and far enough away that there's going to be some argument about what you're actually seeing. But yeah, I mean, you can trace the people in the flash. And in the very beginning, the first footage is problematic for him too, because you can clearly see him come at Relli, and there's something in his hand that pretty clearly looks like a gun. So he's charged with 2 counts of first-degree assault, and 1 is for pointing the gun, which is clearly caught on video. And then the second count is for firing the gun, which is not quite as clearly caught on video, but is still on video at some point.
But then, in April 2022, Rocky was arrested at LAX right after coming back from Barbados with Rihanna, the mother of his 2 sons. That same day, police raided his home in search of the alleged firearm. No gun was found, but that didn't stop prosecutors from charging him with 2 felony counts of assault with a semi-automatic firearm. Rocky quickly lawyered up, pled not guilty, and posted bond to stay out of lockup while fighting the case. By November, things started heating up in court. A preliminary hearing featured surveillance footage that prosecutors claimed showed Rocky at the scene. The grainy video was enough for the judge to rule that there was sufficient evidence for the case to move forward.
Within 10 court days of your arraignment, and an additional right to a preliminary hearing within 60 calendar days of your arraignment. Do you understand those rights and agree to give them up?
I do.
Okay. Your attorney has requested that your matter be continued to November the 2nd, with the understanding that your preliminary hearing may begin within 30 calendar days of that date. Do you understand that and agree to this time waiver?
I understand.
You understand and agree?
Yes.
Counsel join?
Yes.
Thank you.
The defense, however, has a different story. They're sticking to the claim that the supposed weapon was just a starter pistol, a prop used for security. Now, Rocky is officially rolling the dice in court, turning down a plea deal that could have kept him out of serious trouble. Instead, he's taking his chances with a jury trial, facing the possibility of a 24-year sentence if things don't go his way. The LA prosecutors had offered him a deal: plead guilty to one of the 2 felony charges, do 180 days in jail, and serve 3 years probation with a 7-year suspended sentence. But Rocky wasn't having it. He told the judge, no deal, and is now preparing for a full-blown legal battle. Now, his legal team is pushing back hard. His attorney, Joe Tacopina, is arguing that the whole thing is blown out of proportion. But with jury selection wrapping up and opening statements about to begin, Rocky's future is hanging in the balance. Over 100 potential jurors were screened for the trial, which is set to go down this week in downtown LA. No comment from Rocky yet, but all eyes are on this case. Will his gamble pay off, or is he about to face the harshest sentence of his life?